Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County online in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Wednesday, June 8, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast, so do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. In our top story today, a physician, a barber, and a beautician all agree there is no solution for hair loss. We consulted Betty Monroe, the owner of Merle Norman in Crawfordsville, who has fought baldness for decades, Dr. John Roberts of Crawfordsville Family Care, and Bill Carpenter of Carpenter's Barbershop, and they talk about Rogaine, hair plugs, wigs, and simple ways to keep your hair healthy before you need to think about any other option. We have their advice in today's Paper of Montgomery County. In other news, it's a good thing this is called the 3-degree guarantee, because Weatherby said that the temperature would hit 93 degrees yesterday, and he nailed it. Weatherby then spent 3 hours gloating. Let's see if he can make it 2 days in a row. Today, he says he has one of those feelings. He said 92 degrees, and he has insisted on his own email address. He was so happy about being right yesterday. So if Weatherby is off by more than 3 degrees, email him at weatherby@thepaper24-7.com and let us know. Include your name and phone number, and at the end of the month, all those who called and caught Weatherby being incorrect will be entered into a drawing for a prize. We'll be back with more local news right after this.
Most companies' calling cards fit in your wallet. Ours are just a little bit bigger. How Construction is an Owens Corning preferred contractor, and only the best roofers get to be Owens Corning qualified. How Construction offers a comprehensive warranty and has a clean record with the Better Business Bureau. How Construction Incorporated, 1520 East US Highway 136 in Hillsboro. Call us today, 765-798-6600. Ask us about the preferred contractor's 20-year transferable warranty.
Paper Trivia, your chance to win prizes by showing off how much you know. If you've got all the answers, click on this tile on our homepage to go to the Paper Trivia section, answer the question correctly, and you could be our next winner. Well, Stephen Gollier believes that a new Ivy Tech facility can be financed with money on hand and property taxes captured in the future, but he would like the County Council to get on board too. Gollier, president of the Crawfordsville Redevelopment Commission, asked the County Council for two things at Tuesday's council meeting. He requested that the members of the council attend today's meeting of the Redevelopment Commission at 3 p.m. in the City Building to speak for the county, and he asked that a few members of the council and a few members of the Redevelopment Commission form a committee to help move the Ivy Tech project forward. Ivy Tech representatives have expressed a desire to move into the new facility in the fall of 2012, which means that groundbreaking should be this fall in order to have the building enclosed before winter. In other news, Cameron Hobson, a 2008 Crawfordsville High School graduate, was drafted by the Seattle Mariners in the 11th round. Get the whole story on page A5 of today's Paper of Montgomery County. Also, some folks have wondered what would happen if strong storms hit during the Strawberry Festival this year. Don't worry, there is an emergency plan in place. We'll give you the complete details in Thursday's edition of the paper. And the 4th annual golf outing hosted by the American Red Cross will be at the Crawfordsville Country Club on August 20. The competition will be a shotgun start at 9 a.m. with lunch and prizes following the competition. Entry deadline is August 1st. You can call 362-3103 for more information. And Frank Phillips' guests this week on Frankly Speaking are the Nicholson Elementary Breakfast Club organizers. Frankly Speaking can be found under webcast on the top navigation bar of our website. You can also click on this tile on our homepage to watch this week's episode directly. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself when you find the courage to fight through the elements and you find the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got it inside you, this is your time to act. Visit nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. Local weather with our good friend, Indiana's weatherman, Paul Poteet. He's coming up next, and Candace Rohrman has local sports in just a moment.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Ghouls will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Ghouls will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto: at Ghouls Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
You keeping your cool? It's meteorologist Paul Poteet, the coolest weatherman on this show. Here from Studio B, Indiana's weatherman, and from border to border today, Indiana is hot and toasty. In some places in the state, there's actually a heat advisory out. It's been a little bit warmer by a few degrees in northern Indiana. Yesterday, temperatures were up to 97 in South Bend and in Fort Wayne. It was the warmest day they'd had in about a decade in Fort Wayne. Maybe a few degrees shy of that around here, but still hot enough. Our forecast today is sponsored by Gould Body and Paint. Gould Body and Paint is at 607 Waynetown Road. It's the home of Diana and Don. Waiting for your call. They can help you out. Give them a buzz at 364-1067. 364-1067 for Gould Body and Paint, where their business is a wreck. There are various advisories that are out again today. If they were out yesterday, they're out today for the either No Zone Action Day in Indianapolis or the Ozone Action Day outside of the city in the Donut counties. Here in Montgomery County, I expect a high up to about 94 degrees. Hot and humid today, and as you can see from the chart, the heat indices or the heat index numbers, however you want to say it, will be way up to around 100, between about 96 and 102 at their height this afternoon. So that's what you have to look forward to today. Plus, obviously, the dew points will be high again. There are some changes that are coming in our forecast, though, over the next couple of days. So if you can just make it through today, things will get better in a hurry. As a matter of fact, tomorrow will only be in the 80s. That'll seem like a big difference after today and yesterday, right? Only in the 80s, and tomorrow, as you can see here, do expect at least chances of showers and thunderstorms, about a 40 or 50% chance. Anytime after tonight, after about midnight tonight, and then through the day on Thursday, although probably a better chance into the afternoon on Thursday. Upper 80s for tomorrow. We still have the thunderstorm symbols in there for Saturday, but look at that. By Saturday, highs will only be, I think, around our area, right around 80 degrees. And then even cooler air comes in for what looks to be the best day of the weekend, Sunday. So that's a little sneak peek into the weekend. Do want to caution you that things are changing with respect to maybe a few warnings being out eventually, too. The map for today shows the storm system back out to the west of us, and high pressure still centered over the western part of South Carolina through this afternoon, but that pulls away and then allows that cold front to the west to get closer. So you see that cold front? Let's zoom in on that. That will cause some possibly severe weather today to our northwest, even some flash flooding maybe in the southeastern part of Iowa. Then tomorrow, that'll get close enough to where around here we've got at least a slight risk of severe storms. This is the chart that shows the slight risk for Thursday, and we are in it. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. If you follow me online at paulpoteet.com, you'll see the warnings there. Or if you look me up on my Facebook page, too, just search Paul Poteet, and you get the warnings from there. You get the forecast from us for Montgomery County. Here it is for this Wednesday, 94 for the afternoon high. A low tonight of 73. Tomorrow, 88 degrees, and we do have chances of showers and thunderstorms anytime after midnight tonight through Thursday and Friday at times. Could have some heavy rainfall isolated in the storms. 87 on Friday, a lingering chance on Saturday, and a high only around 80. And then over the weekend, the rest of the weekend looks nice. Sunday, mostly sunny, 79. Back to some storm chances, but still only around 80 for the first couple of days of next week. And that is our very hot forecast for today. We're back again tomorrow with cooler temperatures and updated information, just like always. We'll see you then. The latest for Montgomery County right here on Paper News 24/7.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zons today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
I'm Candace Rowan with your local sports for Wednesday.
1 year and one successful year made a serious difference for former Athenian pitcher Cameron Hobson. This time last year, he was drafted in the 37th round to the New York Yankees with the 1,135th pick of the Major League Baseball draft. Hobson decided to spend another year in college and had a great year with the Dayton Flyers, setting both the career and season strikeout records during his junior campaign. And the professional teams noticed, as Hobson was drafted in the 11th round with the 333rd overall pick by the Seattle Mariners on Tuesday afternoon. Hobson was the first Atlantic 10 player drafted and became the highest draft pick in Dayton history.
Don't forget to follow Montgomery County Sports at The Paper Sports on Twitter. That's your local news for Wednesday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper in Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Candace Roman. You stay classy, Crawfordsville.